Top 7 Youngest Billionaires in America, and how they made IT introduction. What if I told you that some people became billionaires before their 30th birthday, while most of us are still figuring out life? These 7 incredible Americans built billion-dollar empires before they could even rent a car without extra fees. And when you see who's at number 1, you'll realize that age truly is just a number. Let's count down. Number 7. Bobby Murphy. Aged billionaire status. 26 years old. Current net worth. $5 billion. Starting at number 7, we have Bobby Murphy. At just 26, this Stanford computer science graduate co-founded Snapchat with his fraternity brother, Evans, creating disappearing messages when everyone thought digital content was forever. Bobby's technical skills turned a simple idea into a $100 billion company, while other college kids were partying. Wait until you see what number 6 accomplished at an even younger age. Bobby was coding the backbone of what would become one of the most revolutionary social media apps. The genius. But if you think becoming a billionaire at 26 is impressive, at 25, when Snapchat's valuation hit billions, Evan became one of the youngest billionaires ever. He even turned down a $3 billion offer from Facebook because he believed Snapchat was worth more. Spoiler alert, he was right. Number 4 made a decision that seemed insane but paid off incredibly. Mark Zuckerberg's Harvard roommate became a billionaire at just 24, actually making him younger than Zuckerberg when Facebook exploded. Along with his brother Patrick, John revolutionized online payments with Stripe. While other payment systems were clunky and complicated, by 26, their payment platform was processing billions in transactions, making John one of the youngest self-made billionaires in history. The Collison brothers created something elegant and developer-friendly. As Facebook's first CTO, Dustin built the technical infrastructure that allowed the platform to scale from a college project to billions of users. #6. Dustin Mo. Age at billionaire status. 24 years old. Whose story will make you question everything you know about traditional business wisdom. $2 billion companies before turning 30. That's next level entrepreneurship. Current net worth. $15 plus billion. At number 6, Dustin Mo. After leaving Facebook, he founded Asuna, another billion-dollar company focused on workplace productivity. At Stanford, this guy came up with the idea for disappearing photos during a product design class. Everyone thought he was crazy. Why would anyone want photos that vanish? But number 5 proves that sometimes the right partnership at the right time can change everything. Age at billionaire status. 25 years old. Current net worth. $12 billion. Number 5 is Evans. But Evan understood something others didn't. People wanted to share moments without permanent consequences. And speaking of turning down massive offers, number 4, John Collison. Age at billionaire status. 26 years old. Current net worth. $11 billion. At number 4, John Collison from Ireland. But he made his billions in America. John dropped out of Harvard at 19 to focus on Stripe full-time. But even John's achievement pales in comparison to number 3. #3. Patrick Collison. Age at billionaire status. 28 years old. Current net worth. $11 billion. Number 3 is Patrick Collison, John's older brother and Stripe CEO. Here's what's incredible. Patrick was actually older when he became a billionaire, but his journey was equally remarkable. He taught himself programming at age 10 and won the Young Scientist of the Year award in Ireland at 17. Patrick's vision was simple but revolutionary. Make it ridiculously easy for businesses to accept online payments. Today, Stripe processes hundreds of billions in transactions annually for companies like Amazon, Google, and millions of smaller businesses. But wait until you see number 2. Because this person's story involves a risk so crazy that everyone thought they'd lost their mind. At just 23 years old, this Harvard dropout became the youngest billionaire in modern history. What started as the Facebook in his dorm room became the social media giant that connects 3 billion people worldwide. But our number 1 will completely shatter your expectations about what's possible when you combine youth, ambition, and absolutely revolutionary thinking. The Collison brothers proved that sometimes the most boring sounding ideas, payment processing, can create the biggest fortunes. Mark Zuckerberg. Age at billionaire status. 23 years old. Not because he was failing, but because he'd received a $100,000 grant from Peter Thiel's fellowship program to pursue his crazy idea, revolutionizing LiDAR technology for self-driving cars. His LiDAR sensors are now used by major car manufacturers like Volvo and Mercedes. He literally built the eyes of future cars before he was old enough to rent one himself. Current net worth. $100 plus billion. Austin was building laser sensors in his garage that could help cars see better than any existing technology. Everyone said autonomous vehicles were decades away. Austin said they were wrong. Are you working on something that could change the world? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And number 2, the legend himself, Mark Zuckerberg. He turned down buyout offers from companies like Yahoo, worth over $1 billion because he believed Facebook could be worth more. Today, Meta is worth over $700 billion. Mark's genius was on just creating Facebook. It was understanding that people desperately wanted to connect online in authentic ways. From Harvard dropout to connecting the world. Smash that like button and subscribe for more incredible success stories. Remember, every expert was once a beginner, and every billionaire started with just an idea. Until next time, keep innovating. Number 1. Austin Russell, age at billionaire status, 25 years old, current net worth, $2.4 billion. And our number 1 youngest American billionaire story belongs to Austin Russell. And this will blow your mind. At 17, Austin dropped out of Stanford after just 2 months, while his peers were studying for finals. By age 25, his company Luminar went public, and Austin became the world's youngest self-made billionaire. Austin proved that sometimes the most revolutionary ideas come from people young enough to believe the impossible is just another problem to solve. Conclusion. So there you have 87 incredible young Americans who refused to wait for someday to chase their dreams. Which story inspired you the most? And if these stories motivated you to think bigger about your own potential,